Welcome back everybody, thank you for joining me for my latest video, and just a quick reminder about the promotions from Aptoide. Don't forget that if you're spending money on Lords Mobile, you may as well save some monies through Aptoide. So all the links are in the description. The first thing you got to do is download the Lords Mobile Aptoide APK, and you can do that through the link in the description. And then the second link in the description will be the AppCoins wallet. This is where your app coins will go, and then you will be able to spend them on diamonds on the game. So this is a bit what it looks like. You go in to purchase the diamonds. I have enough app coins, so I just got myself a free $5 worth of diamonds. So it's as easy as that. If you're spending monies, you may as well save some money. So big shout out to Aptoide, big shout out to all you lovely peoples. Make sure you use the links in the description and save yourself some money. So yep, you get to buy diamonds, it's a real tweet. So moving on, we have got some crazy mini lead action for you today. First of all, I found this guy with like a pure T5 comp pretty much, which was super interesting. It's not often you find people that have gone to the effort of unlocking T5. Even though he's gone that far with the research, clearly he hasn't built a troop comp. So this Lemon has let his anti-drop. He has just got mainly T5 and sprinkles of every troop under the sun. Speeding in the INF, we do get the burn, but of course he's in CavFow, as well as having a dodgy troop comp with pretty much pure T5. He's also in CavFow, so things that I didn't expect. And we will send in a quick range march once I figure out what formation I want to use. So going in with the range now, and just a nice little 0 to start the video, and it's going to get a lot more fast paced from here. In this video, I've honestly had some of the best hits I've ever had, especially as solo a little bit later on, so really excited to bring it to you all as we go in with a 17 million mic drop. We start brutalizing that T5 now. Now I will probably come in, I assume, with a INF march. Maybe I should probably go Cav, but the INF is super OP right now. Really loving this infantry set, and throughout the video Trez has made some progress, and you'll get to see that with the fort the stats are looking absolutely insane. So not only that, this Lemon is out of gear, which doesn't help. A 20 million mic drop, that T5 really causing a juicy mic drop. And that is it for the first 0 of the video. Just mopping up the leader and moving into the next one any second now. So get that leader. Now this one, I know this guy is a fan of the channel, so a big shout out to this guy. Unfortunately, he's on the wrong team here. He does get caught offline, I believe, and it's an infantry front, so I think we're going to be having a look. Yep, coming in with the Cav rally, and this is a brutal hit. I did think this guy was online. I did think he was going to swap gear, but he didn't, and look at this, 5.6 million reds. Ye old 69 troop walkback, you gotta love that. The cheeky little 69 troop walkback. Now coming in with a range rally. As you can imagine, this next rally is going to be just as brutal as the first, and this guy is in a world of trouble. And once again, getting a crazy amount of kills in these kingdoms. Moving over to my friends, TI, who changed into MBK. And yeah, we're just having a well of a time, like an awesome time. It's a beautiful kingdom, and it's a good day to be alive in the world of Lords Mobile. So a big shout out to Hyzok4. Unfortunately, he, like I say, he is a fan of the channel, and he'll get to watch himself get zeroed, but I'm sure he'll come back stronger than ever. A 91 million mic drop with over 6 million reds, I think that was. I'm not too sure, maybe not that many. But moving in, we are going to go in with the INF march now, and I am looking forward to this solo. These are honestly some of the best solos I've ever done. So coming in first, let's have a look how much we get. And smashing on him, we see that fire burn, of course. 2.3 million reds on a solo, love to see it. Obviously, I really want to get another solo in before anyone else. We've got a few people trying to steal the target as well. So going crashing in with yet another infantry march just before the other people hit. And let's have a look at this one. It's a crazy mic drop, 34 million mic drop. And honestly, I think that's a new record for the mini lead in terms of mic drop on a solo. And that's without T5. So in comes my boy T4 filler on an anti-target that's in Monster Hunt gear, 722 mil, crashing him down to 633 mil. And oh baby, this was a real juicy targets, very little damage on our side, 80 million might drop on his side, and an absolute lemon of a troop comp, it has to be said, a real dodgy troop comp. So coming in now with the solo, just going to mop up the lead, and that is hopefully exactly what we're going to do. Yes indeed, we get that leader and a 308k kills, cheeky little kills for the mission up to 2 billion, and we are flying on the kills now thanks to all these kingdoms. So this Ricardo guy, I was a little bit unsure about this one. He's definitely some sort of solo trap. You can see his turfs lost are absolutely minimal. I did one troop him a couple of times and to try and get him to change his gear, but he didn't. So, do you know what? I'm just going to go in with a Inf March, quickly just showing him the range gear, not really sure why, but just assessing those stats again. That is a lot, a really low turf loss, only 10k turf 10 turf loss, sorry, and 11k help. So this is definitely a trap of some form. So I just thought, you know what, you only live once, it might go well. It's quite a brutal infantry set to try and cap, and this guy doesn't look like he's going to have very good gear. I noticed the ranks on his heroes were pretty low as well. You can see I'm really thinking about it, like should I, shouldn't I? You only live once, let's go. So let's speed in an Inf March, and again this was very unexpected. This was a real treat, you could say. So speeding in, hopefully quicker than he can even counter. I'm not entirely sure if he even swapped gear, but boom, we go in and we get a 33 million might drop, 1.4 million reds. He wasn't ready. He definitely wasn't ready, not at all. And as you can see, as we walk home, I was going to speed back for another solo, but damn, he shielded. That's such a shame. But a 33 million might drop whilst you're online. Doesn't look like he swapped the gear, and his heroes were terrible as well, really terrible. So now we have a Fury target. A little bit upset we didn't get the tracker on this one, but it is what it is. 410 mil, he's not looking too confident about this one. Hopefully we're going to get the rally in at some good speed. We're going Inf again because the Inf is OP today, baby. We're all about that Inf life. Quickly swapping into the speed gear, helping the timer on the rally. And now back into the Inf gear just before it launches. I'm going to spam the carpets that I only just bought like there's no tomorrow. And yep, definitely used enough of those on that one. So let's have a look at this one. He does burn. He doesn't take a crazy amount of losses. I believe he does counter me. He does, yep, he's in cab foul. But even so, he takes 2.3 million reds. And he is just a lemon. Like, you don't want to be going into Fury with a troop comp like that, especially not with us around. So that was a real silly thing to do. He took another rally from another guild. I came in with the solo. I should have gone cav. Mistakes were made. But again, another 640k kills towards that beautiful 2 bill. And we're having a well of a time. So all is fun and all is well in the world of Lords Mobile. And I hope you guys are enjoying this one. Please make sure that you do hit a like on the video. It really helps. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will be streaming unlocking T5 this week, which is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about that. So I'm hoping these solos will be a little bit stronger as well. So we got 34 million might to beat in solos. I'm not sure I'm going to beat it without the T5, but with the T5 I'm feeling pretty confident that we can get a bigger solo than that eventually. So I saw this guy on the Wonder. He does have really dodgy stats. It just looks like it's hideable. So just going to come in, give it a YOLO. I think he was like 400 million might, so it's a bit of a risky one. But I was correct, Amundo. He is indeed a hideable troop comp. Not even, just 908k, sleeping on the Wonder. A really interesting decision there to sleep on the Wonder with that troop comp. But now we've got a guy that looks asleep. I think he's around 640 mil. He is in speed gear, I believe. We're coming in with a cav rally. I've tested his front line, and I do believe that he is in infantry formation. So let's have a look how this one goes once the boys have sped their troops in. Here we go, swapping into the beautiful cav gear. And let's have a look at this one. 616 mil in speed gear, no swap, and 7.5 million bloodbaths. Oh, damn, baby, I love to see it. Look at that, 87 million might drop, 5 million reds. This guy actually had an okay infantry rain trap comp, but getting countered out of gear was no bueno, no bueno at all. Look at those reds, that is absolutely juicy. We were really excited to find him, but unfortunately he did come online and shield. But don't worry, when I found him, I made sure that I popped over and gave him a disappointed sticker to... I was a bit sad that he bubbled, but fair play to him, and I wish him all the very best with the rebuild. That's an awesome hit. I was not expecting that on an anti-target. That was pretty massive, so... The Cav doing me well at the moment. Lots of these people loving the infantry foul. 87.4 million might drop. And so many reds. Some real beautiful reds. 1 million T4 reds. 2.1 T2 Cav reds. Now I am looking for a bunny target at this point. I popped the bunny and everybody just kept burning or shielding or porting. So it's time to chuck it out on this guy. Let's have a look how this goes. We do think that he's offline. It's either going to be full of troops or relatively empty, one of the two. So going in with, you guessed it, the infantry march. You're going to hit some carpets, beautifully done. And let's have a look at this, 642 mil in some pretty dodgy war gear. And we get the burn. So no bunny for ChaCha today, a 50 million might drop. And he was in Cav foul. What a lemon. Not only offline, but also sleeping in Cav foul with, again, a really dodgy troop comp. So definitely mistakes were made. Now I'm going to come in with the solo just to use the bunny. So I did set a range rally thinking he had some Cav left, but he only had 300k left. The bunny had 1 minute, as you can see there, so I figured I would just solo him to get rid of that last bit of T4 Cav to make this infantry rally extra juicy. So in goes the bunny. We come walking home and we drop him down from 591 to 577, so that was a pretty good hit there. Definitely wiped out the last of that T4 Cav. So now we're coming with the inf rally, and this is going to be beautiful. A beautiful way to round up the video. The range gear looking really nice with the new champion boots added. Big shout out to my boy Trez, he is savage. And now coming in with the inf rally, going to chuck out a Master Shifu sticker because I love him. And let's have a look how this one goes. I'm pretty sure this is going to pretty much zero him. 994% with the fort. That is just incredible. Shocking scenes. Absolute shocking scenes. Only 6% away from that big 1000. But that, of course, is with the imp fort. So in we go with the rally. In goes Master Shifu. We see the burn, of course. And we get a 94 million might drop. Only leaving a little bit of siege behind for the boys, and what a brutal zero that is, because it's just pretty much pure T4, and this guy made a big mistake going to sleep in Cav foul like a lemon. So I really do hope you've enjoyed this video. It's honestly been a wild ride the last couple of weeks in Lords. I've moved up so many kills, and look at that inf gear, really becoming something quite monstrous. So I look forward to progressing with you all. I look forward to streaming soon to unlock T5, so make sure you stay tuned for that one. 994%. That is just crazy. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. You are all a bunch of legends. Big shout out to everyone at MBK, and big shout out to all of you for the support. It really means the world. So I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you soon in the next one.